Hi everyone. Today we're gonna start a new series. It's called AWS Core Services. So in today's video, we are going to go over the very basic first, the fundamentals of AWS. So we have some of the assignment right here. First one, we're gonna go over the IAM, Identity and Access Management. We're going to create an IAM user with the administrator permission, and then after that we'll use the user and create another IAM user that only have permission on the server S3. So after finishing the IAM, we're gonna go over the VPC, Virtual Private Control. We'll try to implement the public internet access using the Internet Gateway first. Following this diagram, and we'll use the EC2 instance, see if we can access to the internet. When we are done with the Internet Gateway, we'll try implementing private internet access using the NAT Gateway instead. So let's go to the portal we have right here. So now I'm gonna log in with my root user first. I already created the account. Signing in. So this is the home page of AWS. I'm going to IAM. Here we go to user to create a new user. So first we are creating the administrator IAM user. Let's go. I'm gonna call it. And then I click this. I'll give it a custom password for myself. I don't want to change the password, so I'll uncheck that. Then attach policy directly. We want to choose administrator access, since that is what we wanted. Next. Right here, I'm going to add a tag so that we can manage the resource better. I'm going to go ahead and AWS Fund, stand for fundamental. Create user. So now it's done creating. You can choose to download a CSV file that contains your credential, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll return to user list. You can see that is ready right here. So let me try logging in. So we're going to sync in with the IAM user. Right here, you're going to sign in using the account ID, which is 12 digit right here. So this is the account ID, but I already have my alias set up. It's called this one, so I'm going to use that instead. The username is admin, password, and we should be able to sign in just fine. Okay, so now we are in. So let's try accessing some of the services. Let's try EC2, S3, Lambda function. We should be able to, right here. Yeah, seems like we are. Good. Alright, so that is the first assignment done. The next one, we are going to create another IAM user that only have list permission on S3 service. So let's go create that. We're going to look for IAM. So to give the user specific permission, we will have to create a new policy. So we go to policy, create a new one to the service. So we need S3 right here. We need list is the access level. For result, I'll choose all for now. let's go next. Call it entry list. I'll give it a same tag. Create. So now the S3 list should be available. You see the new one that we just created. We can create a user now. So we go back to user. We do that. Create a new one. Got this. My staff code and S3 list. We do the same stuff. Alright, next. So right here we're gonna attach the policy that we just created. So we're gonna click on this one and we search for that list. Next. Now it's going to attach. Same stuff. Add the tag right here. Create user. Alright. So let me try login with that user. Okay, so now that we have the user, we can try logging in to see if the permission is applied with the portal. Logging with the IAM user. Logging in. Can log in. Let's see if we can access to anything else beside the S3. So for S3 we can access in some of the feature, but for the other services, yeah, we don't have anything. Let's say we don't have permission. So that means the policy is working. So that is the assignment. Creating IAM user with S3 permission. It's done. Now let's move on to the VPC. The first thing we're gonna do is implementing the public internet access using the internet gateway with this following diagram. So let's go back to the administrator S3 user that we created just now. And first thing first, we're going to create a new VPC. Alright. We will create a new VPC. In here we'll choose VPC only. Name it. Gateway. Everything default for this side. I'm going to use 10.16.0.0/16. Everything default. I'll add a tag just like earlier. Okay, VPC. VPC, we are going to need the subnet to associate with it, the root table, to get them to work. So we can create some subnet by going to here and then create a new subnet. We select the VPC we just created, call it public sub 01, choose availability zone. And for the side of block, I'm going to use suggested. Okay, same thing, add to the template. So we will add another subnet. Call it sub2, choose the different availability zone. 10, 16. to subnet available. And if we check the root table, and if we check the resource map, we can see it's ready and it's associated with the root table right here. Now we will need an internet gateway, so we will create one. GW, give the same tag, create, and we will attach it to the VPC. Choose this one, attach that. Let's check the resource map again. We'll now see it has the internet gateway attached. Let's give it a root table. So choose the VPC, give it a tag, create, and we associate the subnet that we just created earlier. Go to this action. It is subnet association. Choose these two, save them. And we also add a root to the internet gateway. Okay, 00. We gave it all 0, that means it's open to everything. And choose internet gateway, choose the one we created, save change. For the subnet, we will enable the auto IP assign. See here it's not enabled yet. It did that. Enable it. So we can access to the public internet. Now our VPC is set up. Let's try creating an EC2. I'm gonna launch a new instance. Call it give it another tag too. Okay. And choose Amazon instance. Choose this one. Make sure you choose the free tier so that it doesn't charge your money. T2 micro is okay. Here we can create a new key pair. Create. We can set a key pair. For network setting, we will have to edit some. Choose to the VPC we created. Select one is okay. Enable, yes. You can give it the default security group is okay. Everything else is alright. Let's launch it. So it will take a bit to launch the instance completely. So I'll see you when it's done. The EC2 is up and running, and with the public IP enabled earlier from the subnet, it will give us a public IP address for this instance. So we can connect to the instance using the console. See the public IP address. Let's try connecting. We try ping Google. It gives us the response. That means this instance can access the public internet. So that was the first task done. We finished implementing public internet access using the NAT Gateway. Now let's go over the private internet access using the NAT Gateway. So in this diagram, we're gonna put the EC2 in a private subnet, and to be able to access the internet, we will have to route it through a NAT gateway. With this NAT gateway, it will route to the internet gateway so that our private EC2 can connect to internet. Otherwise, it won't be able to because it put inside a isolated VPC. So let's go. I'll go back to VPC and try creating a new one, but it will be private this time. Choose this VPC. Choose the zone. Here's fun. Created. Okay, so it's created. Now we will try to launch another instance to see if we can ping to Google using that new subnet. I'm gonna name it the NAT Gateway to differentiate which one we're using. Add a tag for it. Simple, free tier. You can choose the same key pair, that's just fine. Change to private sub. The auto side public IP is disabled. We give it the default security group. Everything else default. It's good. I'm gonna launch it. So like the previous one, I'll see you when it's done. Okay, the EC2 is done. Because we have the public IPv4 disabled, we don't see anything here, and we should not be able to connect to it as well. Sorry, you see it's grayed out, that means we cannot connect. So let's go back to the public EC2 instead. We try to access to the private one and see if we can ping anything. So this is the public one. We can try pinging Google again, and we can see that it's still able to. Alright. So what we're going to do is we will try to SSH to the private EC2 and see if we can ping from there. We have to do some of the command first. So first I'll try to create a key pair using this following command. This will open an editor so we can edit the file inside. Okay, so here I'm gonna copy the key pair that we downloaded earlier. So you see the content. I'll copy all of them, put it inside, and save by pressing Ctrl X, and then yes. Now save. Finally is this one, so we okay. By pressing enter. Now the file is created. We can try show it again. We can try showing it to see if it's actually safe using this cat command with a file name. So we have it. The next command, we will try to grant the read permission for the user. So the command is sudo chmod 400. The key pair name EC2C key pair. So to explain this is the chmod access rental rate. There's 3 digits. The first one is the permission for user. The next one is for group, and the final one is for order. So we're gonna give it to user the permission to read. That is 4. There's a other number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It gives different permission. So check them out on Google if you would like to know. But right here we give it 4, stand for reading permission. Now we're going to SSH into the machine using sudo SSH I the key pair username add. Right here we'll input the IP, and it will be the IP of the machine we want to connect to. So we find a private IP. So this one, copy it, paste right here. Yes. So now that we are inside, we can try ping Google. It will not respond anything because it is not routed through any gateway to access to the internet. So yeah, it won't respond anything. To fix it, we will need a NAT Gateway. Let's go to VPC. And we will create a NAT Gateway. Created. Alright. So we give it a name. Subnet. We choose the public subnet from earlier. Give it a public. In here we don't have the elastic IP, so we just allocate it. We will have us create one. Leave everything as default. Here we're going to add a new tag to manage resource. For this NAT Gateway, you should remember to remove it later, because if I'm not wrong, it charges you by hour, so it surely will cost you money. Make sure to remove them after you finish practicing. Okay, so it's creating right now. So it could take a bit. Right, so the NAT Gateway is now available. We will need a new root table. Just try. Give it a name. Choose the BBC. Give it the same tag. Create. And obviously we are associating the subnet with a private subnet. Save. and we have to add the NAT Gateway to this root table as well. Same old NAT Gateway. Choose the one we created. Save. So we have two of these. So we have the subnet and the NAT Gateway associated to this root table. It should be working now. So come back to the EC2. Here you can see it start pinging now. But to make sure, we try again. So we are still in the same EC2 instance, which is the rapid one. You can see same IP address, no public IP. Here we have the same one, so we try ping again. And we got a response. That means the NAT Gateway is routing us to the public internet. So that is the assignment done. We managed to get the EC2 inside a private subnet to access to the internet following this diagram. So we're all good. Now that we are done with all of the assignment in here, I'll show you how you can manage the resources using the tag we have been adding into every single resource that we created, and it helps you manage them easier. So first we gotta search for resource group and tag editor. There we go. Here we can go to tag editor. We've been using the region Sydney. We did AP Southeast 2, so yeah, we can choose right here. Go to all support resource, and we've been tagging them with this key AWS fund. You can search for them, and here we can see all the resource that we have been tagging. And from here you can maneuver through all of them and start deleting them without missing one, unless I miss some during the process of creating. Otherwise, yes, it will be all shown right here. You should be good to go and remove all of them without having to miss out on anything. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.